Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am feeling very excited to record today's video because it is all about how I found my voice. And for a long time, I did not have the courage to turn on a camera and to speak my mind and to speak my truth. And now I am in a place where I feel so much more liberated because I actually get to speak my mind, and how that has healed my throat chakra and has allowed me to speak my truth and then be an inspiration for all of you guys out there who feel like you also have a message and something that you want to share with the world. And hopefully this video will inspire you to do the same thing. So let's get started. I want to start by discussing what caused me to feel like I should not speak my truth, or basically why I had such a fear of speaking my mind and being honest about my perspective and how I view the world and all that good stuff. This stemmed back from my childhood. When I was a young girl, I loved to talk, and I was a very curious person, so I was always asking questions about everything. And of course, when you're little, you probably heard the saying, you know, kids are to be seen and not heard. That was very much a belief system that my family had, especially my parents. So whenever I was talking and sharing my opinion or questioning, you know, the religion or questioning belief systems or how things were done, this was very triggering for my parents, especially in regards to like belief systems. Of course, I was thinking as a little girl that what I had to share was no longer valuable. And of course, over time, when your parents don't really want you to speak your truth, they don't want you to be curious, they kind of stifle your light. And this isn't to make parents feel bad or the people around us. They all obviously are doing their best with what they know, but we have to recognize why in older age, especially when we grow up and we want to share our voice, and a lot of us are afraid to, you know, speak out on camera, or we're afraid to tell others what we truly feel. And oftentimes it's because we're afraid of rejection, and we're afraid of saying something that someone else won't agree with, and that we're going to be not accepted by society because we have our own opinion. So that's kind of where it started, of course, was childhood, and feeling like my voice was not important, what I had to share was not important, and go with what the majority of people believe because that's the safer route. And I believe, and I think in today's society now, it's especially important for us all to voice our opinion and how we personally feel about what's happening in the world, or just speaking out about our own perspective of truth and belief systems, because I think everyone has such a valuable perspective and every single person has a piece of the truth. I don't think there's only one truth. There is truth in everything and everyone. So that is why I want to make this video, to inspire you to also share your opinion, to be honest and authentic and transparent, because you also are valuable. Your opinions are valuable, and it will change a lot of people by you stepping into your power and sharing your voice. And with that being said, I want to say that it's also going to require courage for any person who has an opinion or belief system. Oh boy. Anyone who has a belief system that doesn't go along with the mainstream, or that may be seen as basically anything that's not accepted by, whether it's your family, your friends, or society, you're oftentimes going to get pushback from that, because people feel threatened when you question their belief systems. Because what happens is, when you have someone come in and question your foundation, which is your belief system, then oftentimes that causes you to have to question your entire reality. And when you question your reality, now you could go through an identity crisis or something else that makes you feel very uncomfortable. So it takes a lot of courage to be someone to speak out on, you know, your own beliefs, your own perspectives, or just to question your own beliefs and your own perspectives, because It can mean a lot of upheaval and it can mean a lot of uncomfort, but it also means that you get to grow and become a better version of yourself, and you get to evolve. That is why I love that I've been able to be more courageous, and I thank my ancestors for that, because I know a lot of these gifts and things that I have are passed down through the family line, because we don't only get ancestral traumas through our ancestors, we also get ancestral gifts. So that's another thing that I have recognized, is that we get a lot of blessings from them as well. And one of those for me was courage and the ability to stand up for things that I believe in, even if it is not accepted by those around me. So I'm very grateful for that. And I think the whole point of this video, obviously, is to inspire others to also be willing to communicate, be willing to be honest with those around you, because having a voice also is going to allow you to have more authentic, happier, harmonious relationships with everyone in your life, because you're going to be able to communicate how you truly feel and be honest and transparent with, your romantic partners, your friendships, and especially if you are someone who has a social media platform, you have a YouTube channel, or you're sharing your voice where a lot of people are going to see you. Every time you show up in that way, you're inspiring other people, and you're giving other people permission to be themselves and to also speak their truth. And that is amazing, because this time in our lives, I feel like this time in history is so amazing, because we do have social media, we do have all these platforms that allow us to connect with other people around the world, and every single person has such a different perspective, a different cultural background, and I personally think that every single person has wisdom. Every single person's experience has something that we can learn from it, and that is the beauty in being able to share this with the world and being able to put out our voice and our truth, because we get to inspire others and be a light for others and show up in a way that we all get to build community and do the things that we love, speak about what we're passionate about. And I believe, especially here in the United States, we obviously talk about freedom of speech and that we're free people, but if you're not really speaking your truth and you're not really voicing your opinions, then are you really free? Or are you being caged by your own belief systems or what other people think you should or should not share? I just wanted to share my little perspective on sharing your voice and how I found my voice, and that was through, having the courage to be rejected, having the courage to be able to show up in a way that is authentic and transparent, because realistically, not everyone's gonna like us, not everyone's gonna love what we have to say, but we have to be okay with other people not agreeing with us, because it doesn't say anything about you. So not taking it personally, being able to show up in your authentic self, and understand that the right people will be attracted into your life, the right people will respect you, and they will love you. That's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I do offer one-on-one coaching if that's something that you're interested in. My information is in the description box below. I would love to have you guys be a part of the community here. I'm working on building the most authentic, transparent, and inspiring community where we can all grow together. So if you're interested, please subscribe, like the video, and there will be a lot more content from me. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!